Praise be to Jesus. Hello, everyone. Here are the most recent Catholic news headlines from around the world for August 23rd, 2018. The links to all the stories are in the description box. South African Cardinal Wilfred Napier identified the role homosexual activity has played in the Catholic Church's sexual abuse crisis on Twitter Tuesday. Responding to an online news report saying that a high court may force all of South Africa's churches to allow same sex unions, the Cardinal said this is precisely the same activity as with the scandal that is rocking the Catholic Church to its roots. And he went on to further say that forsaking God's law always leads to anguish. This morning's newspaper headline, Churches May Have to Allow Same Sex Unions, clearly misses the point that it is precisely same sex activity that is the scandal rocking the Catholic Church to its roots, Cardinal Napier tweeted. Deviation from God's law always brings grief. Lord, forgive us sinners. The American Cardinal who heads the Pontifical Commission for the Protection of Minors has apologized for the brush-off his office gave a 2015 letter exposing the abuse of now disgraced ex-Cardinal Theodore McCarrick. Cardinal Sean O'Malley, the Archbishop of Boston, released a statement August 20th in which he accepts full responsibility for allegedly not seeing a letter sent to his office by Father Boniface Ramsey, which outlined concerns about McCarrick's behavior with seminarians. Full statement posted below in the article. Last week, the Cardinal canceled his appearance at the World Meeting of Families in Dublin on the heels of sex abuse allegations at his St. John's Seminary and the revelation that he fundraised and traveled with McCarrick after his office received a letter warning of the ex-cardinal's predation. Catholic League President Bill Donohue comments on reaction to his analysis of the Pennsylvania grand jury report. The outpouring of support and commendation I have received regarding my analysis of the Pennsylvania grand jury report is much appreciated, especially when it comes from priests and bishops. The response has been so positive that it is being translated into Spanish and will soon be widely distributed. A suspended priest in Texas went missing after 3 men came forward with credible allegations of homosexual assault. Father Edmundo Paredes used to be the pastor of St. Cecilia Catholic Church in the Diocese of Dallas. 3 men came forward to the diocese in February, claiming that Father Paredes, parish pastor for 27 years, had sexually assaulted them when they were in their mid-teens over a decade ago. The diocese reported the allegations to authorities. Some victims of clergy sex abuse and their supporters are calling on federal and state entities to investigate sex abuse within the Catholic Church and root out abusers and anyone who has protected them. Members of the Survivors Network of Those Abused by Priests, known as SNAP, and Voice of the Faithful, a Catholic group that provides support to victims of clergy sex abuse, held childhood photos of sex abuse victims at a news conference August 21st outside the headquarters of the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops in Washington. Bishop Thomas Tobin is disclaiming responsibility for sex abuse matters during his time in the Diocese of Pittsburgh under then Bishop Donald Wuerl. Tobin, current Bishop of Providence, Rhode Island, was Vicar General and General Secretary of the Pittsburgh Diocese in 1990 and was auxiliary bishop from 92 to 96. In a statement distributed to Rhode Island reporters following the release of the grand jury report, Bishop Tobin said that, in his chancery roles, he became aware of incidents of sexual abuse when they were reported to the diocese. But Tobin claims clergy issues were not part of his job. My responsibilities as Vicar General and General Secretary of the diocese did not include clergy assignments or clergy misconduct, but rather other administrative duties such as budgets, property, diocesan staff, working with consultative groups, etc. Even as an auxiliary bishop, I was not primarily responsible for clergy issues. Pittsburgh Bishop Zubik, in a Fox TV interview, said, Brett, who's the person interviewing, let me say that there was no cover-up, Zubik answered, persisting with his denials. The video interview is at the link in the description box. And let me add that so I just posted another video yesterday that says exactly the opposite. So who's lying and who's telling the truth, you know. Anger leads to multiple petitions demanding Cardinal Wuerl's resignation. The links to the three petitions are at the links in the description box if you care to sign any of the petitions. And those are your most recent news briefs. Enjoy your day, and we'll talk to you later in the day.